Okay, it's 7:26 a.m. This is my second time waking. And the reason that I'm making this video is because they just threatened to poison me. They said something like, if we put all this liquor in tequila, they're going to do something. And then they said a couple curses surrounding the neighbors. So anyhow, like I said, it's my second time waking. There's no nothing. Like no sign of poison. But they just threatened to. So I'm gonna pause this video and let my phone charge. And leave it that way until I wake back up, because this would not be the first time that I've been fine, and they'll get mad when I go back to sleep and poison me. I went to sleep about to kill them last night. And yet here they are talking about they're gonna poison me. Okay, the time is 2:31. I was trying to sleep some more, but they were disturbing and bothering me. Well, reading yesterday it was 2:17. I take a picture every day. They injected fat onto me, knowing I was gonna fuck off. And I only slammed the fucking door to show you how they won't allow it to have the effect that it's supposed to have. I'll never fucking slam doors around here. They do that shit downstairs. And they broke my necklace. I'm telling you, they gonna fuck around and die today. Watch. Today is the 30th of June, 2021. And on top of that, I found out they were taking small items like out of my place to suggest that the area that they were me. I got some DocuSafe, which is like a stool softener, in my drawer right there with my name on it. They done took all the motherfucking pills out of it and been putting it in the neighbors to suggest they me. And mind you, today is the last day of the month. So they made it so that I end with 2 pounds more than what the fuck I started with. After all the miles that I walked, I haven't tallied up the miles yet, but I walked a whole fucking lot. In the fucking heat. You ain't acting like shit, bitch. Okay, notice I haven't opened my blinds yet. I did laundry yesterday, and they've been throwing a fit about it. Like, about how the neighbors are gonna start to lose their minds because my blinds aren't open. And they were also talking about she won't open herself up to demonic presences. So I talked about this in another video. I actually get tired of even mentioning it. They lie about what my blinds represent. Okay? And have been taking advantage of them being open. Why was that zoomed in like that? So right now they're talking about jail. They said you're gonna be fucking in the same places that we had that other bitch fucking. They're talking about the cell. Remember, I talked about at the county they had a bitch in this cell that you couldn't see when you walked past, like and the deputies would go in and out of there. She was fucking. So um they were just lying about blaming her behavior on me. Look, something you need to know is since they fucked me over and put me in jail, ain't none of these motherfuckers on Upland went to jail, okay? Those that used to go all the time ain't been. They'd call the cops out a couple of times, but they will not allow. Sonya Davis will not send Dwayne to jail because they're gonna find out that he ain't who he say he is. That's why they won't let me get a job. They're gonna find out who that other bitch ain't who she say she is. They won't let me. There's guys that I knew that had, you know what I'm saying, 2 years because I could have used one of theirs. They won't let me do certain things because of who they're claiming I am to receive favor and get inverted. If I do certain things, they won't be able to do anything. It goes back to that vibrational frequency curse. You know, we don't want her in the same vibrational frequency as us. So they don't want me having a cell phone service that has a hotspot also. Because they're claiming, because this bitch over here got a hotspot. Okay? So they tore mine up. Tore it up so bad that it supported all their other motherfucking lies. I couldn't even get my kangaroo doorbell to work. And then they put doorbells in. It's three of the... One guy on him in court. Or one couple on him in court. The ones that stay downstairs beneath me. And then next door. For everything they make sure they keep me from doing, they'll do. They carry it out as someone else. And claim that they're me. And that I'm not me. And because I'm complaining about what's being done to me. So they're calling me them and attacking me, saying that my claims are invalid. With science, attacking me with science. You know they ain't nobody trying me in person. And they all know I dogged them on the internet. Because of their behavior. They started it. Okay, so I need to... it's hard to show you now that this is the position that I've been in for like, I don't know, maybe 15 minutes now. Because of how they're attacking my spine with science. They were attacking it before I decided to like hunch over also. So all in all, this has been going on about a half hour. To keep me from getting anything done. I have to update my disinformation thread on Facebook because I'm 3 days behind. Like inputting that information. Where I wasn't what I did. They were talking about they were planning on... I saw that Tiana Taylor had another kid. And I also saw some other stuff that looked weird. But they've been calling black females in entertainment me and saying that I was bearing a seed. I'm not doing that. And they blew out. It's so bad. Like, it's so bad. So they were talking about, since, they've done this stuff to maintain their interest, and, you know, they're lying about where I am and all these things, that they were planning on letting me sit in jail like they did the first time. I'm not having that. All I need is a successful kill. There's no argument. This will reach the world. I got a paper trail of everything. No one has given this matter the attention that it needs. It's negligence all across the city in terms of politics. They made my entire chest area look like my mom's. And Pastor, I pay really close attention to everything. And not how the devil plays close attention. You know, when the devil plays close attention, you see them looking. And see, these are tears that are associated with the pain. Q-Link has been doing some weird stuff too. Which is my cell phone provider. For some reason, it's not counting text messages sent from my phone. And I always text the bus stop to see what time the bus arrives. And they're astral projecting, so I can feel them moving into and out of my body. And sometimes it has an effect. You'll see a noticeable, like, it finally started raining. It's all right. Okay, so I just realized that when I cut my KeyBank card up last month, so I cut it up at the end of May sometime, or maybe it was just like the first week of June. I didn't order another one because I didn't plan on needing it. It's not that I need it now. The only reason I cut it up was so that if I decided to get a new card, that it be in my name, in my legal name, Tequila Oliver. And you heard me talk with a rep early on about this when I was using a payphone at the library. Anyhow, you see, like, I put a lot of tasks down, and so, and I track what I do. It never came to mind. They were blocking it for Demeter. So if you look at videos around that time when I was going into the KeyBank location downtown, and they were claiming that I was her and calling me Victoria, they were trying to operate as her under all the attacks that they'd applied to me under the name Victoria. So we're making it seem like they needed to make things work in her favor in order to make up for what they did, is how they were painting the picture. And they were talking about how they were going to get her to use the same type of payment methods and stuff that I did. So they were talking about, like, I guess PayPal, the little where you can swipe a card, or Square. I used to have Square before I had PayPal. And they were yeah, that's what they were saying. So it's weird because, like, before I went, let's see, that was about, this might even be May. And they were talking about that. Days later, I saw her with her iPad, and I wasn't paying her any attention. I just, when you a glimpse of something tells a lot. So it was timed in a way. They handed the iPad over to the female that was picking her kid up at the same time, and suggesting that, they were getting a payment method. And I was going to the bank the next day, like that was already in my plans, and they were attacking me about it and calling me her. So I'm going to order this card. I'm going to have it sent to the branch location, because every time I order a card of some sort, they normally steal it out my mailbox. You've seen that. Every KeyBank card that I've, like, replacement card I've had sent, they were stealing it out my mailbox, and I ended up having to have it sent to the branch and pick it up there. And it's about eyes, manipulating reality, laying your eyes on those things that you want to claim to be. So Kelly Bunt's boyfriend was, like, purposefully putting her junk mail in my mailbox, and they were taking my mail and laying their eyes on my mail and making sure I didn't get my cards. Federal offenses. This is what they're doing. The landlord wouldn't respond to the my request to move the mailbox, and they were making a mockery of that. Every time he is negligent, they'll talk about it openly. They will talk about it, and I'll catch bits and pieces of it. But they made it a point to let everyone know, that he hates me, and he's down for them. He's down for the ones that are doing the most, the ones that are doing the worst. Speaking of which,
please hold on the line. Disputes, recently mailed card, or funding.
Neither.
Please tell me your card number.
I spoke with two representatives, and they both transferred me, and this one put me back in the loop. Like, when I say back in the loop, or back in rotation, where you get this automated system. Brittany. But
sorry, we seem to be having trouble. Please hold while I transfer you to the next available representative.
But they blocked. I had online accounts.
Your call is important to us. Please remain on the line, and your call will be answered by the next available agent.
I created username and login password to access these accounts online. Like, so that was.
Good afternoon. Thank you for calling cardholders. Phone numbers that they need to call, because you're calling like the unemployment. We do housing authority. But what state are you in?
Ohio.
Okay, I don't know if we do Ohio, but we do like Illinois and New York. So maybe you may need to get the card to see the number at the back of the card.
I no longer have it.
Because that's yeah, because that Social Security number is not coming up. I'm going to repeat it one more time. You said it's 280-82-8883.
Correct. And I often call in on the regular number, the 9552, or I believe that's what it is, or the 2995, and in order to handle matters with that card. So I'm not sure where to go from here.
Yeah, if you have for an account with KeyBank, that's a totally different phone number. It's 800-539-2968. That's the phone number for if you have an account number with a bank account with KeyBank.
Okay.
But as far as for this number that you call, the 866-25295-2955, this is for unemployment. It's a prepaid card, yes. It's for unemployment and some housing authorities, but I don't think that we do Ohio.
Is there any way that you could kind of help me find out who does do Ohio within KeyBank? Like, where would I find that information?
So you don't have any documentations from them?
No, it's a really old card, and I recently had a name change with the housing authority. And like I said, I haven't had the card for some time, but now I need it. And I spoke with someone when I got a replacement in February, and they told me to just call in when I got the name change, and it wouldn't be a problem.
And what number did you call?
I believe I called. I'm not sure. I don't want to give you the wrong information, but I.
Yeah, I understand. Do you have the number for housing? Because that's where you may need to call to find out if you do have the information for
Oh.
the authority when you change your name. You have to call them.
Okay, I see. All right. I think I know where to start. Thank you.
You're welcome. Have a wonderful rest of your day and be safe.
You too. Okay, so I was saying that I used to be able to access both of these government programs online because I set up an online access for them. So my food stamp EBT card, I was able to access that information online. The government locked me out of that. I was able to access this KeyBank prepaid card online. The government locked me out of that. Okay? They're suggesting that I'm not on AMHA and that I don't get food stamps. They're lying about all kind of shit. It's sickening, really, when you see how it has a real manifestation. And then they have access to every fucking body system. So when they don't want something to show up, it won't, to support their lie. And when you call back, they done got what they needed, so they let it show. Okay, the number that I was talking about was 2955. Right now, they're yelling and complaining. They said they want to know she's Christ's mother, and they could put all these motherfuckers in the darkest places. They said they told someone to remove it from the system because I wouldn't remember. Who forgets they have money somewhere? You see how fucking ignorant they trying to play me and paint me? Yesterday was the first time they did it in a long time. They're still separating. I haven't operated under the name Victoria since April 1st. Never acquainted nobody with the name.
Please be advised, due to current conditions, caller...
No one that knows me as Victoria, okay? They've been doing the worst shit and claiming that they're doing it to Victoria, my old legal name that no longer exists. Because they're not supposed to be attacking me under my legal name, Tequila Oliver. They never call me by my name. So,
Sorry, I didn't get that. Please say or enter your card number. Or to report your card lost or stolen, say lost or stolen, reported.
Okay, so I have to obviously have two phones on me. Okay.
Hi, thanks for calling Cardholder Services. My name is Dustin. Can I have the 16-digit card number only, please?
I do not have it on me. Can I give you my social security number instead? I do too. You know, it's weird. I have an actual account with you guys. I'm not talking about my debit card or my checking account. I'm talking about my prepaid card.
The prepaid card, which organization issued the card? It depends on if we had received an update or not.
Okay.
The post office hold.
Okay, so she sent it out. But unfortunately, she's not able to send it to the branch location. She can only send it to the address, and she was telling me, you know, the reason why and stuff like that. And I was explaining to her what recently took place, you know, with my actual debit card and, you know, the issue I'm having with my mailbox. And she kind of suggested the same thing that I already considered, you know, as having the post office hold my mail and picking it up from there so that I'd be sure to get it. Because these motherfucking demons, I'm telling you, this is like some real Get Out shit, you know, like, you remember the part of the movie when he walked upstairs, and as soon as he walked upstairs, you know, they were all downstairs, they were having a gathering, like drinking and eating and stuff and talking. He walked upstairs and everyone stopped and looked up because they were listening to what he was doing. They were remotely watching what he was doing. That's the type of shit that be taking place. But it's worse because, you know, there's technology involved. Get Out doesn't display that side of it. The movie doesn't display that side, like how artificial intelligence is playing a real role, how remote harassment or RFID chip implants, radio frequency implants are playing a huge role, you know, and how they're communicating and having these dual experiences, you know, being in the lab and using an identity, using a complete identity, controlling everything, having complete control over the identity. I think that's all I gotta say though. I think I'm gonna end this video. The time is now 4:43 p.m. I think it's still raining outside. I'm not sure. Yeah, it is. It's sprinkling a little bit. You can't see the rain in this one. Can't really see the rain in this one either. It's a light sprinkle now. It's not pouring anymore. You can hear it a little in here. But you can't really see it. I just wiped the top of this. Oh. So now that I've told all these things and I broke a curse by disclosing that information about KeyBank and how the neighbors, they were using the identities in the neighborhood to cover, conceal those transactions made with KeyBank. Yeah, but now it's raining and I got meat I was gonna grill, but I was planning on waiting until late. Normally I do it in the day, more often the last few times, but I'm gonna wait till really late at night so that no one can be around to fake witness. You get what I'm saying? Like, they'll come outside and just smell something and they'll make the smell more predominant in their nose than it is in yours, and you're right over the grill. That's what they were doing the last time I was grilling. They're shorting my breath. They're so fucking mad about me talking. So yeah, I'm gonna wait and grill till at like, I don't know, 2, maybe 3 a.m. I do need to go out. All I have is like water, carbonated water, some concentrated apple juice that I made, and a little bit of concentrated pineapple juice I made. I want some ginger ale. I always keep ginger ale on me in like a said in the previous video, I didn't know that I had put my last one in the fridge.